Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Sim Shack and welcome back to me, 𝗬𝘂𝗃𝗂𝗁. We're in our second season with our Welsh team, the clan, and if you haven't watched the pre-season video, then you won't understand why I have such a love and hate relationship with 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗂𝗁𝗲. This player was looking seriously good. And he was playing seriously good, and he played for us for a very, very short period of time, and then as you can see, joined us for free and then left us to go join Winterton, this English semi-professional team. I'm pretty disgusted, really. I mean, he only played for us for a very short period of time, and now Winterton, who have signed him up for free, want 4,500 to buy him back or something like that. So not the best start to the season. Having said that, if we go look at the tactics, then I can show you that last season we were very defensive because we were trying not to get relegated. That was the whole point behind it. So we have now been more proactive, and I've gone for a slightly different setup with a single defensive midfielder, two attacking midfielders, two wingers, and our central striker. Now, we got a bit of an issue with our central striker because, well, I mean, at the end of last season, he was fantastic, wasn't he? He scored 4 goals in 3 games. But throughout pre-season, he has failed to deliver at all. So we may need a new goalkeeper. Now, the only benefit, the only good side to O'Keefe leaving is that we've now got £60 a week budget to maybe get in a better striker. And we've also got a few areas where we're lacking in players. So some concerns, some issues, and some problems ahead. But yeah, I think we're going to do really well this season. First 2 games I was in charge of during pre-season, we lost against Farsley, a much better team than us, 2-0. But we absolutely dominated 𝗥𝗃, and it took forever to score a goal. We finally beat them 2-0, but it could easily have been 5-0, 6-0. It was quite a game to watch. So based on that, 𝗥𝗃 gave us quite a tough game last season, and we absolutely dominated them with our new configuration, our new setup. So I'm really quite confident that we're going to do well this season. Top 5, I'm thinking even top 3. Buckley is the team we want to destroy. We want to be above them at all times. And 𝗤𝗏𝗺𝗺 are the team that have come down. They've been relegated into our division. So a few things going on. Our profit loss situation is still awful. 19,000 in debt. I still think that's something to do with the scouting budget, but I don't really know how to fix that right now. So what I'm trying to do is get rid of the scouts and not do so much scouting, because I'm pretty sure that's where all the costs came from. So if I can keep costs down to an absolute minimum and use our youth team. Speaking of which, have you heard about the Wilson twins? These guys are amazing. Let me show you the Wilson twins. They're on the bench. It's Matthew Wilson and Oliver Wilson. And they're 15 years old, central midfielder, and Matthew Wilson also can play centre midfield, but also attacking midfield left, and he's accomplished in that position. His only real issue is his pace. But, I mean, look at the stats here. Decision-making, determination, flair, leadership, teamwork, work rate, technique, all very, very high. Corners and crossing, all fairly decent. Free kick taking at 7. This is one of the things that we were lacking last year, was anyone who could take free kicks or corners. Now, annoyingly, O'Keefe was by far our best corner taker, but he only lasted 2 weeks before he left. So I'm a bit bummed out, truth be told. Bit bummed out by that departure. Not only that, they tried to steal 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗃 off us the week after. So, yeah, it's tough in semi-professional football because you've got no contracts with most of the players and they can just leave as they see fit. So we've got 𝗤𝘂𝗬𝗏. I'm glad I grabbed him in from last season. He covers all of the right-hand side of the pitch. Attacking midfield, right midfield. He actually scored from this position. And 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. I'm going to put him back as a poacher because that is his preferred role. But he's got to start scoring. He has got to start scoring. We are in a position where we need that to happen. We also lost our sub-goalkeeper. Do you remember, I think, was it Lewis? At the end of last season? Played fantastic. Got man of the match. Player of the month even, I think, on one occasion. He did superbly well. Unfortunately, my subordinates decided he wasn't worth keeping, so they let him go. God only knows why. I mean, we were only paying him if he played, so... very annoyed about that. Luckily, I did get in a second goalkeeper, Mr. Ben Wood, 20 years old, looking really, really good, but he is young. So we're going to stick with 𝗦𝘂𝗬𝗁 for now. Should we get any injuries or anything like that, we'll be swapping over. Right, I think that pretty much brings you up to speed. Let's go to the home screen. Look at the fixtures. I think we have a game coming up against Portsmouth. First, is it a cup game? I think it's a cup game today. The Nathaniel MG Cup. I'm really confident that we're going to do well in this game. And let's go to match day. Let's go to match day. Okay, guys, so we're not really expecting to do particularly well this season in terms of cup performance, so I think it's going to be really interesting to see how things go. We still have last season's configuration, so we could drop back into that role should we need to, but I'm really confident about this. Oh, Wilson, wait until you see him play. Makes 𝗂𝗏 look like a ham-fisted idiot. I had to sign 𝗂𝗏 up as a star player. Since I've done that, he has not performed. Other than that first couple of games where he was superb, he has been really disappointing. And worse still, our right back, 𝗤𝘂𝗍𝗁𝗂𝗍, who was going to give us... I'm so glad to have Bales back, by the way. Wait till you see Bales playing. He's better than he was last season. But 𝗤𝘂𝗍𝗁𝗂𝗍, he didn't play enough games last season, so his visa has been revoked. So we've got to try and get that sorted out. So we've only got Bradford at the moment, but hopefully 𝗤𝘂𝗍𝗁𝗂𝗍 will come back and be available for us pretty soon. Alan, our 22-year-old brand new defender, with excellent tackling, reasonable pace, good jumping, good natural fitness. He's not really ticking the box the way that Bennett and Morgan used to. I don't know why they haven't got that connection anymore. It's a bit frustrating. But we've kind of swapped them around slightly, so that's probably why. But I think we're going to get some really good relationships coming on. And today is a very good opportunity to see just how good this team could be. I'm really hoping we're going to score goals today. 4-0, my prediction. As always, if we take a quick look at the tactics, I want 65% possession and 85% plus rate minimum. I think if we can maintain those two things, we'll win every single game. Let's go. Bradford and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 are not fully fit and may struggle to see out the match. Yes, we still want to go forward. Rhys Edwards, another new young signing. He's looking really good, actually. I tell you what, I'm really proud of the players I've brought in this season. I think they're going to dominate. And O'Keefe was definitely looking like one of the best out of them. Not necessarily the best, but one of the best. I had a real Thierry Henry feel about him. But he's gone now. So let's move on. Let's stop moaning about it. Right, I expect to win tonight, lads. Oh, Rhys Edwards is inspired. He's the only one, though. Looking forward to this. First proper game of the season. Come on, boys. Let's see it. There's our team. See Edwards, Healy, Wilson, a couple of non-faces in there. I've moved the camera slightly closer in as well. Hopefully it'll be easier for you to see at home. And we are today playing in our traditional green and yellow. Away from home. Oh, hello. Bit of a run there. Right, so we finally got the ball. Took us a minute and a half. Bloody hell. Okay, 𝗬𝗂𝗏𝗂𝗏 who we smashed 5-1 last season, you'll remember. Come on. I think my team are a bit... I don't know, they haven't woken up yet. I'm just having my early morning coffee, so maybe I haven't woken up yet. Here we go. Okay, we haven't quite got into our stride yet, but don't panic. Don't panic. I have ultimate confidence in this team. Oh, that was a nice searching ball. That nearly worked, actually. Right, here you go. You can see we're starting to dominate possession. It's beginning to happen. They had a couple of minutes of exciting play, but now we're starting to dominate. Now we're starting to exert our pressure. There's Bales. He is going to be lethal this season. Oh, Wilson. Free kick taker. Oh. I now feel like we're going to score on every free kick. Go! Oh, Edwards. How did he miss? How did he miss? Hey, Gareth. I keep calling him Gareth Bale. His name isn't Gareth Bale. But Bale's doing good defensive work there. You see him running down the wing. Look at that. Okay, that was slightly disappointing. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate the sub. Thank you, buddy. Here we go. Goal number 1 for Chris. Oh, searching for him again. Did you see that? This is new. We don't normally do this. This is great stuff. Again, Healy. Come on, do something. I may have to have a word with Healy if he doesn't pick his feet up a bit and start getting involved in the game a bit more. Start creating some stuff. So, right, let's take a look now. 10 minutes in, and we've got 85% pass rate and 45% possession. Not quite where we want to be, but let's see where we are at 30 minutes in. I think we'll have got control of this game by then. One hopes. Great defending there. Good counter-attack. Wilson. Free kick. We can score from any of these. We haven't scored from any yet, but it's a work in progress. It's happening. It's something we're starting to look at. Oh, another great cross in. So I have to decide, am I going to put faith in my striker? Or am I going to bring somebody in? Because I'll be honest, there are a few other positions that we're short on. That was a bit close. It may be necessary to do a little bit of tweaking here. I think if I just slow the pace down, that might help us out. They seem to have themselves rather well set up to counter our attacks. But yeah, I mean, last season we weren't creating enough chances. This season, I think what you're going to see is we're creating loads of chances, but we're not... The end product is lacking at the moment. So that's what I need to work on for the season, is getting the shots away on target. Look at Bales. I love his pace and his movement. He's such a great player. Healy again, good win. Good little, look at that. Teamwork, consistency, a bit of understanding between the players. It's good. This is proper football. They're playing really good football out there. It's exciting to see. Oh, crap. Clip that. Unbelievable. Let me just shout at the team. Let's fire them up a little bit. Come on, boys. What the hell are you doing? Evans, this is a good opportunity. 𝗬𝗂𝗁𝘂 never shoots. He's got fantastic long-range shooting on him, but he never shoots. Actually, that's one thing I want to just quickly check. If I come into the tactics and look at Wilson here. Shoot more often. Look. Take more risks and dribble more. Right, let's see if that works. They're all supposed to have that setting on, so I'm going to have to sort that out. Oh, Barrett. That was disappointing, Barrett. You let me down there, mate. So, half an hour in. Pass completion is 86%. Possession is 49%. Not quite where we want it to be. I'm not 100% happy. I'll be totally honest. Yeah, they feel like they're in charge here, don't they? I have to admit, they do look like they're in charge at the moment, but deep down I know we're much better than they are. I've just got to unleash our team. Young Edwards. He's a striker of the future, I think. I suppose one of the issues is a lot of our players are like under 16 years old. Go on, Edwards. Oh. Thought he was going to have a pop there. Hello. Oh, that was nearly a cross as well. If we get a goal, I think we'll get 3 or 4 here. Another free kick. Come on, Wilson, what you got? Ugh. Eventually, we'll start putting those away. At least we're creating chances now. Last season, every free kick was just cleared by the defence. Now at least we're, you know, involved, putting a bit of pressure on. Goodness me. So the management staff and the fans both predicted we'd lose this game. I didn't think we would, but... Oh, first opportunity. That nearly worked. That was quite a good effort. Yeah, I mean, it's clearly not 100% polished yet. This is only our 3rd game in this formation setup, so... Still... tweaking and adjusting as necessary. Right, we now have 54% of the possession and 88% of the ball. And now, you know, according to my base stats, that means we're going to win this game. Well, no, 65% possession to win, but we're not far off that. So I think a goal is due us sometime soon. Despite what the XG says. Oh, goal. Oh, Wilson, what a crack. Keeper didn't even know he'd saved it until it went off. We've had 2 shots on target to their 1. Come on. Starting to happen. And I haven't made any changes yet at all. I haven't touched a thing. Just letting the players bed in, get used to it. There's a few changes. Oh, there's a few changes that I want to make. What a ball. Go on, Edwards. Somebody shoot, for goodness sake. What is going on with the final ball here? It's like we're scared to put it in the box. Great cross. Really good cross. 15 years old, that lad is. Absolutely phenomenal. I think Healy's... Oh, that should have been a goal. I think Healy's starting to get, you know, a bit of rhythm, a bit of pace about him. Got a few players looking really tired, though. Good win in defensive midfield. He's working really hard. It's just time wasting or what, ref? Come on. Right, I'm going to go attacking for a minute. I want to try and get an equaliser before half-time. Corner ball. What can we do here? Now look at the stats. Now look at the stats. We're now starting to dominate. 61% possession. 3 shots, 6 attempts, 3 on target. 89% pass completion. I mean, all the stats are there for a win. We just need the goals. We need Barrett to step up. He hasn't scored this season yet, so... Now, today would be a good day to score, I think. Oh my goodness me. This is going to be one almighty comeback. Do not go anywhere. You're going to love this. Lee Bulmer really should have got to that. I'm quite disappointed. Well, there's a half I don't want to see again. Look at the stats, though. 88% pass completion, 59% possession, 3 shots on target to their 2, 6 shots overall to their 5. How we're 2-0 down, I don't really know. All right, well done for controlling possession. They've all switched off and lost focus. I thought that might actually encourage them. Bunch of idiots. Right. What we're going to do is we're going to make some changes here. We're going to keep him as a winger. What's the difference between a support winger and an attack? Cross more often, dribble more, stay wider. See, the crossing thing, I don't know if that's working. Let's have a little look-see here. So in transition, we want to pass into space. That's the wrong thing. That one. So we're going to start passing into space. First thing. We're going to try and overlap still. Let's slow the tempo down because I think we're giving the ball away a bit too much. We're running at defence. Let's be less expressive and more disciplined. And we'll keep trying to work the ball into the box. We'll go for low crosses because I think he'll benefit from that. And let's just make sure that everyone is targeting the forward and shooting. So he's targeting the forward, taking more risks. Okay, that's good. Now, Evans, obviously, I mean, if you look at his stats, he's one of the least talented players we've got. But I'm going to try making him a support winger. And we're going to say to him, take fewer risks, shoot more often, because we know he can score. And I want him to cross from the byline. We'll say okay, and then we'll come up to Barrett. And what are we going to say to Barrett? We're going to say, roam from your position. Move into the channels. He's already doing that. Shoot more often. Tackle harder and mark tighter. Let's get him doing that. Let's do that. So the fact that we're passing into space, I think it's going to work well for us. Let's see. We've got to turn this game around. In order to do that, we need to score pretty early on. Oh, Goodwin as well. He can score some cracking goals. Let's take a few more risks from him. And shoot more often. Dribble less. Okay. Goodwin is probably going to run out of energy fairly quick, so he may be our first sub. He's a bit older. Jacob Barrett. Right, let's talk to him. Jacob Barrett. You're not been good enough so far. Get it together. Still switched off. Defenders. You weren't that bad, but well, they were quite bad. I'm not happy with your defensive work. Okay, a little bit motivators. Midfielders. You weren't that bad, but you could still improve. Now some of them are confused. Goodness me, let's just start the second half. Now watch this for a turnaround. It's going to be incredible to watch. Oh, Evans, that was unlucky. Oh, he was looking for goal there. I could see it. I've seen that move 100 times last season. Come on, Bales. Come on, Bennett. Another decent free kick, but nothing on the end of it. Oh, Bradford, get a shot away. I'm thinking we're going to have to make a couple of subs here. Zach Evans, I think, is just not delivering out there. And now, for some reason, we're not in that attacking mentality. Where is everybody? We're just hoofing the ball up there. I know I said play into space, but I mean, you know, where there's a player, not just randomly. Okay, we've had 10 minutes. I think I know. what I need to do. So we're going to bring Coney on, another player that we subbed in last time. 𝗦𝘂𝗧𝗧 on the right wing. Good win! I told you he could score. I told you he could score. That's why I told him to shoot from distance. What a way to come off. Just call him for to be subbed, and he scores an absolute beauty. What a man. He's a great player. Yes, confirm those tactical changes, even though he just scored. Right, we're back in the game, boys and girls. I told you, it's going to be a comeback to remember. This is 𝗂𝗍𝗍. Come on, mate. I'm thinking of changing 𝗂𝗍𝗍 to play inverted winger. Yeah, 𝗂𝗍𝗍 may need to come off. See if changing him to an inverted winger helps. Good play from 𝗦𝘂𝗧𝗧. Nice positive attacking free kick. Oh, that was so close it came off the post. Another opportunity goes wide. Look at this, 6 shots on target now. Go on, 𝗦𝘂𝗧𝗧. Oh, it's happening, boys and girls. It's going to happen. Epic comeback. 3-2 this game's going to finish, or 4-2 maybe, if we really get into gear. Go on, 𝗂𝗍𝗍, do something now. That's better. It's a pointing cross at the end. ⁉60 minutes in, I'm starting to think about that final sub. I think maybe 𝗂𝗍𝗍 needs to come off. Are these 15-year-olds too young to be playing at this level? I don't know. Oh, Barrett, you really should have put that away. Wow, that went straight over. Oh, and then we gave it away. Okay, I'm going to do it. Wilson is on for 𝗂𝗍𝗍. You watch, 𝗂𝗍𝗍 will score now or something. No. He'll be really disappointed. I will be really disappointed if we don't get a goal here. Oh my word. Bad start for Wilson. Probably a bit of nerves. First official proper game. Got skills though. He's got skills and they're multiplying. Oh! That was a great little through ball. Didn't quite work, but these are the things we're going to work on in the season. And eventually they should evolve into something rather cool. I'm going to make him an advanced playmaker. I'm just going to tell him... cross from deep. It's about all I want him to do, really. 20 minutes to go. Come on, boys. Certainly, excuse me, not making this easy on me. Bales and Bradford are absolutely exhausted, bless them. They've worked so hard today. Ay, ay, ay. looking a little bit shaky, aren't we? Play slightly wider, be more expressive again. Shoot on sight and start hitting early crosses. Let's give that a try. See if we can get Barrett in that way. And I'll change our mentality back to attacking, even though we don't... Oh, God. Always press 𝗦𝘁𝗲𝗄𝗃. Do it. Oh, I'm a bit worried about the comeback prediction. 8 shots on target. How on earth are we not winning this game? Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Wow. I actually haven't told him to shoot more. So let's... Is that a penalty or something? Someone got booked. Something happened there. I missed that. I don't know what it was. Come on, lads. We need a goal here. Really, really need a goal. Running out of time. 𝗬𝘂𝗀𝗬𝗀, what was that? Actually, what have I told 𝗬𝘂𝗀𝗬𝗀 to do? Take more risks, shoot more often, cross from deep, cross more often. Under a bit of pressure here, aren't we? Our defenders, left back and right back, are absolutely exhausted. I think that's part of the problem. They're coming down the wings now. We're not getting the overlap like we were. Looking really tired. That could be our undoing, in fact. Let's get him to... Can't tell him. Can't tell him to cross from deep. Running out of time, boys. What have you got? Don't let me down. The people at home are watching. I promised them a comeback. You're not doing it. 𝗬𝘂𝗀𝗬𝗀's getting owned down that right wing a little bit, isn't he? Let's bring him inside of the defence rather than outside. Shouts. Fire the team up. Let's do some mixed crosses because nothing seems to be working. And be a bit more direct in the passing. Oh, jeepers, look at that. That was close as well. 87%, 60% possession. We're 5% off where I said we needed to be to win. But maybe our fitness levels have let us down a bit here. Performance, exemplary. 13 shots, 9 on target. We are the dominating team, and yet we haven't got the rewards. Push right up. Disappointing. Disappointing. Last minute goal. Where's it going to come from? Last minute equaliser to take us into extra time. What was that, dude? This tempo needs to come right up. I really thought we were going to smash this team to bits. I mean, technically we have. Just the goals have not gone in. We could easily have 3 out of that, couldn't we? On a good day, that's 3 or 4, 5-0. Come on, free kick. Corner. Nothing. Nothing off the corner, nothing off the free kick. Here's an opportunity. Oh my God! Right across the 6-yard box. Nobody got on it. We did not deserve to be losing this game. I really wish Barrett would just click. Go on, send him. Ah, 𝗬𝘂𝗬𝗍𝗂. Disappointing. It's all or nothing. Well, I can only apologise. I offered you an amazing comeback, and the goal-scoring element of our amazing comebacks the only bit that's missing. Performance-wise, I think we've done well. But, you know, doing well, playing well, and not scoring does not win you anything. Oh, that could have been the through ball that sealed it. Yeah. Okay, bit of work to do. Very unhappy players. Overwhelmed, look. But overall, look how happy everyone's now. After the game. Unlucky boys. Seemed a little bit happier. Perhaps my halftime talk wasn't the best thing to say. I think we were really unlucky there. I do. I genuinely think we were the better team. Yeah, look. We missed chances. We absolutely did as well. Still. Bradford needs a rest. Starting him is a mistake. Well, we haven't got any alternatives, so let's see what else they say. Bales starts. He's clearly enjoying his football at the moment. Yeah, Bales is... I love Bales. He's one of my favourite players. I think we need some... Don't you dare. Oh, my God. I think we need someone like 𝗤𝗂𝗃𝗀𝗄𝗃. I can't believe you said that. Oh, and another one. Good to see the club going after players like O'Keefe. We had him. He left us. Let's not talk about that scumbag anymore. Everyone's after O'Keefe. Really angry after watching that. Unbelievable. Really? No. Congratulations, 𝗤𝗄𝗃𝗄𝗃. Commiseration to 𝗦𝘁𝗲𝗍. No. We have suffered the agony of defeat in the 𝗦𝘁𝗲𝗍 Cup, yeah. I don't know about everyone else, but this formation is great and fully entertaining. Thank you, Nidian Moore. That's what I'm talking about. Happy, happy. This formation seems to be encouraging a higher quality of passing from the team. Yes. Ah, well, you can't win them all, I guess. Let's put that behind us. Didn't deserve to lose, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. The result is the only thing that matters. People watching football for entertainment should take up a new hobby. Good Lord. always been impressed with 𝗬𝘂𝗬𝗁𝗏. Great to see him perform on his debut. Happy for him getting a debut and all that. But Edwards isn't that good, really. How dare you? How dare you? We got Prestatyn away, first league game of the season. I am a bit concerned. I'll not lie. I am a bit concerned about the age of our team. So mid-20s for the defence, which is fantastic, because if I can hold on to them, I mean, what a team that will turn into. But then we've got a 15-year-old and a 17-year-old in midfield, and a 19-year-old and a 23-year-old and a 22-year-old. I mean, we are a super young team. We really are very, very young. But also very, very good. 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗁𝗂 is another player I brought in. Very expensive. I don't think he's as good as our young man Bales. But we'll see. We'll see. If I don't find a goal scorer soon, we are going to have some problems, aren't we? Let's go look at scouting. We've got £58 a week. Right, so this appears to suggest that we're now within the scouting budget. So hopefully we can get our finances under control. I won't do any more with the scouting. But let's have a look. Let's go... Oh, hang on. Let's go to the squad planner. And in goal, we've got a 32-year-old, a 20-year-old who's really good. He's actually getting paid more than 𝗦𝘂𝗍𝗂𝗁𝗏, which is maybe a little bit odd. And then we've got 𝗥𝗲𝘃𝗶𝗲𝗄, 15-year-old. My staff seem to like him. I'm not sure he's all that good, but it's good to have a goalkeeper back up anyway. Left back. Now, this is what I don't understand. So for some reason, Bales doesn't show up in this list, but we all know that he's there and he's good. And we've also got 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗁𝗏. And this, I think, is a bug, telling me that his contract expires soon. He's got a contract till the end of the year, so that's not true. Defensive midfield position. Oh, hang on. A cotton picking minute. We want this formation. Right. Still no Bales in there, which is just ridiculous. Sergio Gomez is lacking a work permit. We can apply for a new one on the 24th of August, so it's another month without him, but that will fix that problem temporarily. But you can see that our wing-back situation is not ideal. We are lacking in wing-backs. Right wing, we're overloaded with players, but only 3 of them are really eligible. 𝗤𝗂𝗧𝗧 plays in all positions. He's got pace. Where the hell did you come from, 𝗤𝗂𝗧𝗧? His passing is 9. Could this be our O'Keefe? Could this be our O'Keefe replacement? Is well worth having on the bench if he can play. Let's try and give 𝗤𝗂𝗧. I'm going to have to write this down. What have I done with my pen? Right, so 𝗤𝗂𝗧. Okay. So I'm thinking we need a left back and a right back. Maybe I can get 2 players at like 30 quid each a week. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Okay, let's go back. Let's carry on. Attacking midfielder wise, got some really good players. Oliver Wilson, Oliver Lansley, again 𝗤𝗂𝗧. Rhys Edwards. Oh my god. Oh no, that's our new signing. Yeah, sorry. Rhys Edwards. Maybe I should try him up front. He's a pressing forward. Reese. I'm just writing this down. Edwards as an attacking player. In fact, that could work quite well with the Joshua Morgan test. I'm keen to do that, but I also want to support Barrett up front. 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗶𝗲𝗄𝗏. He is our most highly paid player. Dale Phillips, though, let's not forget him, with a finishing skill of 15, work rate of 11, reasonable pace, natural fitness and balance, acceleration and aggression. 15 years old. He's only short, though, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Vardy's a short player, but I think he's one of the best. Okay, let's go to tactics and let's just tidy this up, because I think I have a few issues in here. Okay, so we're going to do attacking width quite wide. Tempo, we want it high. Passing, we want, say, standard. I'm gonna hold that. Right, so we're not going to run at defence, but we will play for set pieces because we're trying to bring free kicks into our game, so to speak. In transition, I'm quite happy with that. Nothing I want to change there. Out of position. Right, so stay on feet. Don't step up more, but trap outside and stop crosses. Yeah. Maybe drop off more. I'm going to try that just for a couple of games. What I'm thinking is if we drop off a bit, that'll encourage their team to come forward, maybe stretch them a little bit, and then we can get some through balls up to Barrett. Let's try that. Let's give that a twirl. Goodwin, obviously, should be a deep-lying playmaker. We'll put him in a support role. Just tell him to... No, that's not what I did. What did I put him in then? A support ball-winning midfielder? Dribble less, shoot more often, take fewer risks, I think. Yeah. Hold position. So I'm doing that partly because I don't want him to get exhausted quite so quickly. Try and get his fitness levels up a little bit. Evans, I'm going to make him an inside attacking forward. I'm going to do the same with 𝗂𝗍𝗍, even though he's better as a winger. I'm going to make an inverted winger. That puts more pressure on their attack, on their defence. And he's playing as a shadow striker right now, which is his perfect role. So we'll keep him there. I definitely want him to shoot more often. Target the forward. And do I want him to roam from that position? Get further forward. Run with the ball. Yeah, let's try and run with the ball. Let's have a little bit of that. Oh, Wilson, obviously. Attacking midfielder. In the attack role, and I want him to target the forward, take more risks, shoot more often, dribble more. I just think he's fantastic. Move into channels, roam from position. I just want him all over the pitch because he just tears players to bits. He's fantastic at that. He really is. Right, so who am I going to bring on and what am I going to do here? Clark. George Clark. Oh, George Clarkey. Last season's highest assists. Downs, another good defensive player. He actually plays in defence a little bit. Tackling is 11. Do you know what? He's not bad. He could easily play that role. Okay. Press on. And so many things I'm trying to do at once here. I forgot about the scouting thing. So let's take a look at Scouting Centre. Let's filter. What am I looking for here? Shortlist. There we go. Oh, so I must have already had a look at this. So Dean 𝗤𝘂𝗁𝘂𝗁𝘂, 29 years old, looks potentially pretty flippin' lethal, doesn't he? Let's approach to sign him. Important player. Contract start date immediate. Yes. So okay, that's a good start. Oh, he wants 55 a week. I could do 40. Let me give you 150 signing on bonus. An extra 20, and then I've thrown a lot of money at this guy. Oh, don't get stuck on that, for goodness sakes. Come on, man. If you get 10 goals, I will give you 250 quid. He's stuck on it, isn't he? Alright. He wants 100. Oh, God. Yeah, it's not going to work out with Dean 𝗤𝘂𝗁𝘂. Let's forget that. Edit search. I want a player who could play left back and right back. Say okay. Jack Davies. I think we tried to sign this lad once before. His marking and his tackling, it really isn't that good for a 23-year-old. But let's see. He wants to be a star player, and he wants us to improve first team coaching and strengthen the midfielders. Oh, no, sorry, mate. Not happening. Blast. Blast it all to hell. 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗂𝗁𝘂𝗂𝗧. Ah! He's just plaguing my life, that man. Max Moore from Buckley. Interesting. Oh, him. I remember him. Good dribbling. Decent pace. He's not a bad player. He's not a bad player. What's he like up front? Dribbling 12, finishing 10. Composure 7, off the ball 6, technique 7. Not bad, is he? So he's in contract. Okay. We won't be getting him this week. We have a real shortage of players in the shortlist. See, look, we're restricting ourselves with minimum potential ability. I don't understand what this means. I really don't. Click to select a row. I'm trying, but I can't. Obviously busy. Scouts are busy with other tasks, so results will take time. Yeah. Okay. Well, listen. I can't do anything. What? Edit this. Okay, what's going on here? It's the wrong tactic for a start. So we've changed that. Oh, here we go. Now I can click on stuff. So there. I think that's where we need players. Minimum current ability is whatever. I don't care what the game says. Minimum potential ability, I don't care. I will figure that out myself, thank you. Young potential. Oh, what? Between 15 and 25. Areas any. Bomb. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Training schedule. Okay. So let's go to tactics. And I can see that I've got some unfit players there. Bales is absolutely exhausted. So let's go with I need to add a thing in here. All right, let's replace best position with position. There we go. That helps. Let's filter this and take the under-19 squad out of it. Just try and stick to the players. There we go. It's easier to find now. So Sean Kelly can come on for Bales, who's played brilliantly. In fact, I'm just going to tell him that. Discuss, praise player, praise his last game. Handshake. Thanks, boss. I'm pleased with my performance lately. Hopefully I can keep it up. Slightly positive, so his morale went down a bit. That's why I hate talking to players. Never goes well. We haven't got anyone to come in for the right back position. So we do need a right back. I think that's possibly a priority now. Right, so who are we going to try? What was his name? Joshua Morgan. So Joshua Morgan could come off Clarky Boy, and then we'll swap Edwards and Georgie Morgan over. Let's put him in a personalised role. Advanced playmaker. Okay, let's stick him in an advanced playmaker position. And run wide with the ball, get further forward, target the forward. That sounds good to me. Jay Morgan. Okay. We'll just assess it on match day. Make sure that everybody's fit. So we're going to choose the captain. Okay, so leadership-wise, Oliver Wilson, that young lad, has got the best leadership out of everyone. Reese Harris has got huge potential, but it's only 15. I can't give it to a 15-year-old. So I think Richard Morgan maybe is the man to have vice captain. Tom Goodwin, I can't think of anyone else better. Let's confirm that. Oh no, I gave it to 𝗬𝗂𝗁𝗲. Why did it swap then? I'm quite happy for 𝗬𝗂𝗁𝗲 to have it. If I can find him. There he is. So I don't know why it swapped it. That was weird. Okay. I nearly caused disruption in the team there because of that. I'd already picked my captain earlier, so I'm wondering why it's doing it, making me do it again. I guess you have to confirm that you're happy. Stat in town. It'll be really nice to get off to a win. Thank you, Worm, for the sub. Massively appreciate that. Thank you. And welcome. Okay. Ooh. They've made an approach for Taggart, have they? Wow, I'm not surprised. Look at him. Holy cow's milk. He's quite good, isn't he? 18-year-old Scottish lad. He's got pace, he's got height. He is a decent defensive midfielder. What's his long-range shooting like? Not bad at 6. Not terrible. First touch is decent at 8. We can't afford to buy somebody. We can only get free transfers. Right, scouting update, recruitment focus update. Oh, hello. Right, 24-year-old Ian Evans. Constantly telling me about this guy, but no, we don't need him. 32-year-old winger, 𝗬𝗂𝗬𝗧. Early sign. This is what I hate about this game. He's 32 years old, and it says early signs of a superb signing. Early signs. At the end of his career, you know he is. I mean, he could be a decent striker, couldn't he? Let's have a little look at him. What are you like up front, mate? His determination is excellent. First touch is very good. Crossing, decent. Passing, not bad. Pace, ooh, if it's round about 13, he's all right. Acceleration, if it's round about 10. Composure's fairly decent. Let's approach to sign him. He wants to be a star player, non-contract, appearance fee, 40 quid. Can you take 30? And I'll give you extra money for a goal. All right, we can do 40. That's a little bit more than I wanted, but he scored 10 goals last season. Good in the air. Now that's something we're lacking. Somebody who's good in the air. 𝗬𝗂𝗬𝗬𝗀. I think that's quite a decent little finding right there. That could be that could very well change things for the team for the better. Oh God, no! Please don't tell me he's better. He's 24 years old. Pace not as good. Acceleration fairly decent. Aggression is good. Finishing is potentially very good. Work rate's very high. We'll put him on the short list. Okay. Moving on. Morgan Davies, 26-year-old goalkeeper. Let's just see. He wants to be a star player, though. Okay. £25 a week. Oh! I can't afford that. I've only got 20. Do we need a goalkeeper, though? I've got 3 goalkeepers. I'm going to shortlist this guy. 27-year-old fullback. I can't say it. Jolion Harries. Oh, play midfield sector. Interesting. Yeah, tell you what, he's not bad. His pace is a bit off. We'll put him on the short list. I don't think need any more. Nope, we don't need any old centre backs. Thank you. We'll get rid of those. Another 22-year-old fullback. Oh, now he looks rather good. Marking and tackling is very 𝗬𝗂𝗍𝗂𝗧. Is he really good or is he really average? Difficult to know. We'll put him on the short list for now. 30-year-old midfielder. Got enough of those, thank you. Now, Conor Gore does play right back. A little bit short on pace. Good natural fitness and aggression. Tackling potentially quite decent. Marking potentially not bad. I don't think he's our man, but let's put him on the short list. 28-year-old midfielder. Attacking midfielder role. His pace is either okay or terrible. His passing is very good, though. Doesn't say anything about his corners, bit disappointing. I think what we'll do is we'll put him on the short list and scout him. Thomas Walters. Got decent flair. No composure. Scott Gochlin. Put him on the short list. 35-year-old forward, Mark Jones. I bet you he's incredible, isn't he? He'll be like really slow. Incredible finishing. Composure's going to be high. No, I've just signed a striker. Thank you, mate. We don't need you. Ryan Bevan, 22-year-old defensive midfielder. Ooh, I think he's potentially very good. We'll shortlist him. Midfield centre. Don't need you. Don't need a left wing back. I bet you he's really good. I'm not going to look because it would annoy me. Defensive midfielder, 36 years old. No, thank you. Alex Downs, 24-year-old centre back. Leadership, aggression, natural fitness. Not sure about his pace. Tackling looks good. His passing looks good. His first touch looks good. His heading looks good. He wants to be a star player. This is where it all goes wrong. When they say star player, yeah, there you go. Okay. No thanks, mate. Ellie Phillips, 26 years old, no pace. No, thank you. Jamie Cummings, 28-year-old winger. Now this chap. This is an O'Keefe moment right here. His pace is potentially decent, acceleration potentially decent, finishing potentially decent, technique potentially okay. Determination, composure's not that good. I think he's one for the shortlist. Too old. Oh, another chap, Mason Jones Thomas. He's got a little bit of an extra something and something. His acceleration is excellent. His pace is fairly decent. Determination is good. Flair is good. First touch is good. Crossing is good. Dribbling is good. This guy is an O'Keefe replacement. I'm going for him. Wants to be an important player. We might be able to work that in. Oh my good lord. Not at these prices. Nope. £300. Yeah, thanks very much. Glad you showed the short list. We're not looking for a striker right now. Too old. Attacking midfield right. Glad you took the short list. 23-year-old goalkeeper. My God, there's a lot of players coming through. Took a while. 19 years old, centre-back. With pace and tackling, I think he's good. We'll scout him. That's going to cost me 30 quid to scout him. That's fine. Wow. Okay, lots of players to go through there. New player coming in. Will he arrive on time? Let's see. Evan's hoping for a positive start. Me too, mate. Me too. Did we get our new chap in? 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗁𝗂𝗁𝗂. Oh, man. No, I don't think he's joined yet, is he? Asa Hamilton. Free transfer. He obviously hasn't joined us yet. Huh. Okay. I don't know if he's joined us or not. I don't think he has. Right, training week. The two centre-backs are just not performing in training. I've got to talk to them. But I can only criticise his conduct for some reason. Training, development. I understand, I'll improve. Cheers, see you later. Right, at least he's taken it on the chin. Maybe I'll try him at centre-back. Oh. Flipping out. 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗶𝗲𝗄 made an offer for Oliver Wilson. I mean, I'm not surprised. But reject this offer. It's horrible, man. They're just trying to steal all our best players. I hate that. I can't wait until we got enough money to sign them properly. Oh, look. That doesn't make sense. Buckley exacts revenge over Buckley. Buckley made revenge over Gravesford, I think is what you mean. This game's so full of bugs. Jamie Taggart has refused the offer from Guildford. 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗁𝗂𝗁𝗂, yep, rejected. Absolutely rejected. I told you it was good though, didn't I? So they're expecting a draw. Fair enough. I'm predicting a win. But then I said that last time, didn't I? Right, so I'm going to put Lance the right wing. We're going to make him an inside forward in the support role. Let's personalise that to him. Thank you. And Kelly. Let's get Kelly. So I'm going to say fullback. So defensive fullback. Let's personalise that to him. Cross from deep. Yep, I like that. So it's not going to be quite the same effect or combination with Healy. But we do have Bales on the bench. So we can always work that up. Okay, there's Edwards. We want to put Edwards up front. We've got Zach Evans on the left. We've got Matthew Wilson on the right. You can actually play defensive midfield, which is interesting. Coney and Allen. Right, I'm going to swap Allen and Thingy over. And we'll see how we get on. Hopefully we don't concede so many goals. Recent form analysis. I like this. I like this. Homegrown player update. Are these guys actually in our team? 16 years old. Hugh Roberts. Oh my God. A left back, right back combo. His pace is terrible. Marking and tackling, half decent for a 16-year-old, but anyway. Sam Williams. Oh, wow. This guy has some serious potential. £5 a week until 2027. I am liking the look of him. Decent player for this level of football. Nathan Griffiths, goalkeeper. Hey, I tell you what. Gosh. Not bad at all. Dave Davies. Left back, right back. Not very good, though. Good tackling. Decent pace. Decision making. Anticipation and aggression, rather. Crossing is 9. Yeah, an interesting player. Oh. Andy Jones. Determination 18. Wow. Work rate is decent. Yeah, he's not bad. I tell you what, 16 years old. Oof. Wow. Another bunch of excellent players. Work rate, technique 13. What's his crossing and dribbling like? Nice. Not terrible pace either. Yeah, high potential players. I agree with you. What did he say about Sam Williams? Yes, I agree. They all have great potential. Right. Let's go to match day. All right. So we've got Jay Morgan on. We're going to bring on what's his name? Edwards into an attacking role in the second half, just to see how he gets on. But I really want Barrett to start scoring. He scored 4 in 3 games at the end of last season. If we can get him firing, I think he'll be top goal scorer this season. I think he's capable of doing it. We've got a couple of new subs in, a couple of new players, so might help us balance things out. Yes, I think we're going to do well today. I'm thinking a 2-goal advantage win over the opposition. Alan and Kelly, first official games today. Jay Morgan, we'll be keeping a close eye on him as well. Sean Kelly and Joshua Morgan are lacking in match sharpness. Yes, that's fine. Everyone's really happy. We just need goals. We were creating the chances. We had 6 shots on target last time, or 9 or something crazy. Let's do this. Right, let's go out there and impress me. Nobody was impressed with that at all. So frustrating. Recent form, a defeat. That's not what we wanted, is it? So Aberystwyth, the team that got relegated from the division above, lost by 3 goals. So how the mighty have fallen already. Right, so just give us a minute to warm up. There's a couple of players stretching already. So we've got the defence backing off. Look how many defenders they've got back already. Crikey. Staten very much in a defensive mentality. Go! Oh, how did that not go in? That's an exciting start. I'm desperate this season for us to get some goals off of free kicks and corners. So, I mean, that's inspiring. Just need to give it a bit of time and the goals will come. I'm certain of it. It's a bit disappointing, Lansley. You could have done better than that, mate. Not the best football from Kelly there, but it's his first game. All right, defensive minded first. Our pass completion is 94%. That's encouraging. Look at that. That was a lovely knock on. Great ball. Oh, 𝗂𝗂𝗬𝗀𝗃. Why didn't you score? Totally opened them up though, didn't it? I think we've got them rattled. I don't think they're enjoying it. %51% possession at the moment. What a lovely knock on. Morgan nearly got on the end of it as well. Didn't quite, but no, there's 3 new players around 𝗂𝗂𝗬𝗃 at the moment, so it's going to take a few games for them to sort of gel and work together, I guess. Slightly disappointing from 𝗂𝗂𝗬𝗃. Oh, 𝗂𝗂𝗬𝗃 was there again. Like, all the pieces are in the right place, except for one. There's just one piece that's not quite where it needs to be. What kind of passing was that? If and when we get Sergio Gomez back, I think our right wing attacking prowess will increase. Oh. Good defending by Kelly. What I might do, I keep doing it there, I don't need to. What I might do is just bring the tempo down and the passing. Try and get that 65% that I'm talking about. Yeah, see, I like that. That feels really like we're really controlling the game. Oh, Barrett. So close. Oh, how did that not go in? What's Kelly's corner taking like? Why is everyone so miserable? Frustrated by the feedback. What feedback? I'm going to have to take the assistant manager off the shouts. I think he's alienating the team. Let's have a little look-see here. Kelly, what are your corner taking skills? 5. But you can't take free kicks. Okay. Right. Assistant manager. Scouts. Turn that off. Okay. So, our XG is higher than theirs. We've got nearly 65% possession. Oh! 𝗂𝗂𝗬𝗃𝗍𝗃. Must do more with these opportunities, buddy. Again, these are lovely balls in, but Barrett is not getting on the end of any of them. All right, we're nearly at that sweet spot. Oh. Healy's definitely missing Bales, doesn't he? Alan seems to be doing all right. Seems pretty comfortable, pretty relaxed, pretty focused. Keeper saves another one. Surely that was an on-target shot. Wow, that didn't qualify as a shot. How on earth? I think Healy's starting to show a bit of form again, which is nice. Right, so we're at 88% pass percentage, 67% possession. A goal should follow. Oh, lovely football, but where's the finish? Barrett? I don't want to be too hasty, but I'm not entirely sure Wilson's free kicks are as good as I was hoping they were going to be. Maybe I'm being too rash. I don't know. They're better than they were last year. So we haven't gone backwards, we've gone forwards, but they're not quite, I don't want to say it, but not quite at the O'Keefe level. That's a great ball for Barrett. Oh, that was some really good football. How does that not qualify as a shot on target? Oh, it does, finally. This is good, dominated football. Another fantastic cross. Bradford drawing the foul. We do look a lot more solid at the back today, I have to say. I love how we're switching wings the way we are. Oh, Barrett is injured. I think we should do something with 𝗤𝘬𝗬𝗁𝗏. So Barrett's got an injury. Maybe that'll justify us taking him off at half-time. I want to try this Edwards out up front. I don't think he's quite going to be what we're looking for, but you never know. Don't just trust the stats. Jay Morgan hasn't really put a foot wrong, hasn't really done much. No complaints, so to speak. It's been all us since the first couple of minutes. Good win. Look at that. He's got a lot more energy now. I haven't got him running up and down the pitch quite so much. He was working really hard, to be fair. He's such a quality player. I don't want him to have to be subbed every single game. Yeah, Barrett is definitely injured, isn't he? Oh, we scored! Off a corner! That's our first time. And it was well taken as well. Right, 𝗤𝘬𝗬𝗁𝗏 is going to come on early because Barrett is definitely injured. And we've got the goal. We've got the goal. Fantastic. Well done in controlling possession. See, everyone likes it this time. Last time I said that, they all got miserable. P. Edwards, right. So what are you doing? Up front. Pressing forward. Pressing forward in a support role, huh? Alright then. Maybe that will work for us. I don't know. Right, so we've got a goal. And in possession, I would like to see some more running at the defence and a bit more expressive. Let's go start that second half. Well, that was a sketchy moment, wasn't it? So that was 𝗤𝘬𝗬𝗁𝗏, out of position, running around, trying to create something for the team, which is good. But it does mean that he's not up front as a target man. So maybe he's not ideal for this role, I don't know. I think he'd play well in a two up front sort of scenario. Oh, okay. Seems like Prestatyn have come out to fight the second half. That may create more opportunities. 𝗤𝘂𝗬𝗁𝗏 nearly putting us 2-0 up there. Ooh. 𝗤𝘂𝗬𝗁𝗏 with a shot from distance. Don't mind that. I'd rather they were on target, but getting our players to shoot is one of the main concerns. We couldn't get them to shoot at all last season, so at least they're shooting now. That's good. Well done, Kelly. Excellently read. 𝗤𝘂𝗬𝗁𝗏. Oh, unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Counter-attack time. We're still slowing the pace down, aren't we? Alright, we're going to have to change that because they're now breaking onto us. Let's start passing into space. Let's keep the passing as is, but into space. Let's see if that opens Reese up from... That's nice. Oh, good win. Effort. Okay, look at the stats now. 11 shots, 5 on target. These are decent stats for our team. And it's just going to get better as the season progresses, I'm sure of it. Just 2% off that possession. Oh. Alan with a little back pass there. That was lovely to watch. And I feel like we need that second goal just to settle things down a smidge. Oh, good win. Fantastic effort. I'm so glad he's shooting. He can get us 10 goals a season, that man. Right, I'm starting to think about some substitutions here. I'm trying to see where 𝗬𝘂𝗬𝗁𝗏 is. He doesn't appear to be... Oh, Lance, unlucky mate. 𝗬𝘂𝗬𝗁𝗏 doesn't appear to be in the game very much. Lance Lee, come on dude, get it on target. Morgan, not quite ticking all the boxes. Lancey's playing well though. Wilson's playing well. Another good cross that nobody got onto. Okay. So good win is good enough to keep playing, I think. I'm going to bring 𝗤𝗏𝗄𝗏𝗁𝗏 on for Healy. Lansley and Morgan are going to switch. Morgan's going to play as an inside forward. Yeah. See how that goes. See what difference that makes. Archie Bales is just lightning down the wing. And it'd be good to know whether or not he can fulfill that left wing role effectively. Jay Morgan. Not impressed, not unimpressed. That's a good cross though. That was a good cross. That was a good cross. 91% pass rate. This is very, very good, lads. Nobody there! I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Bales, I love that. Stealing the ball off him. Unlucky Bales. Unlucky mate. Morgan getting himself in all sorts of positions. Not quite putting it in the back of the net. Lovely football. Right, we've got 20 minutes left. I'm thinking about... that puts us in 5th, by the way. GMCDH, thank you for the sub. Thank you very much for the sub. I think Goodwin probably needs to come off. Bring on Cooney. He's a good, reliable player. I'm going to make a controversial change, I think. Oh, for some reason, those changes didn't apply. So they're starting to get into the game a little bit at the end here. I think we're starting to run out of puff. So I'm waiting for the ball to go out so our sub can come on. Go on, Bales. Lovely cross in again. Right, 𝗂𝗎 is on. That was unlucky. Right, Edwards is not really delivering, so I'm going to swap him over. I think Morgan could go up front, right? No, he can't. Bugger. Right, scratch that then. We'll put 𝗬𝘂𝗍𝗂𝗯𝗲 up front, and Edwards could stay down. We'll put him as an advanced forward. Let's see if 𝗬𝘂𝗍𝗂𝗁𝗍 can actually score some goals, shall we? Morgan trying some skills. Didn't really come off, but we got a throw out of it, so... All's well that ends well. Oh yeah, I've got to turn the shouts off. Yeah, okay. Let's be more disciplined. Let's dribble less. And... start making some attacking passes. That was a good cross. Nobody was there though. You can see our defence is physically dropping off, but we're not encouraging them to attack very much because we're dominating them so much this end. They haven't had a shot on target this whole game. Their fans are not going to be happy. Well, I predicted a 2-goal victory. It's not really transpired. Or has it? Oh! Almost. Almost. Oh, Bales! Very nearly getting a goal. That was good football. Ah, that was unfortunate. Kelly's played really well. I'm very happy with him. Coney's got a good rating. Alan's got a good rating. Kelly actually hasn't got that good a rating, but I think he's played well. Bales should have a much higher rating than he does. Oliver Wilson's a bit nervous. Don't know why. Penalty! Who's stepping up for the penalty? Oliver Wilson scores his first goal for the club. Well done. Wonderful. He's only 15, remember. Incredible moment for him. Very happy. And a clean sheet, it looks like. Some sloppy passes out there now. Getting tired, I guess. It was offside. Well, I wonder where this puts us in the table. I'm hoping top 3, but I suspect top 5. Oh, hello. Just outside the box. That was pretty disappointing. I don't know why Kelly was taking that free kick, to be honest with you. Pretty sure he's not on the list, but I'll check that. Free kicks. Congratulations, boys. A 2-0 victory away from home. 0 shots conceded. 21 shots, 9 on target. That's not bad stats, I've got to say. 10 shots on target in a game. That's good. Good football right there. And everyone got really decent stats. Louis Bradford at right back. Man of the match. Well done, that man. Far from pleased. Well done, lads. I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And that puts us 5th. Exactly where I predicted. So that's good. Goal difference of 2. That's probably higher than the goal difference we had all of last season. Let's see how bad the injury is, shall we? Wow, there's a lot of emails to go through. Oh, 𝗦𝘂𝗍𝗬𝗀𝗯𝗃 used to play for Prestatyn. I did not know that. So yeah, he got one over on his team. Brilliant. AG press conference from Claire. Carl Clare. Carl Clare took several questions about his reaction to the match and player performance from the World Football Messenger in the wake of Prestatyn's 2-0 defeat against Clan. The World Football Messenger chose a probing subject to focus on. Bad day at the office then, Carl? I'm not prepared to answer that question. Yeah, they didn't have a good game, did they? Right, here's the injury. 1 to 2 days, bruised ankle. Thank goodness for that. Alan makes his Llandudno Town debut. I'd forgotten about that. He played well. Maybe I should say praise his last game. Brilliant. Handshake. I was really impressed how you handled your club debut. What a great, slightly positive. I'm proud to have made my debut. I can't wait to get back out there. Cheers. I'll see you later. All right. Okay. UK inspires Clan to remain unbeaten. What? It seems as though Sim UK has the Midas touch right now, as his latest tactical adjustment ensured Clan's unbeaten run continued against Prestatyn. Oh, I see. Evans is delighted with the victory. Yes, indeed. Right, let's go. So if I go staff, responsibilities, match, touchline shouts, yeah, we'll take over that because he's crap at it. Okay, so that's that done. Let's scrub that off my list. Jay Morgan got his debut. Not overly impressed. Shooting assorted. Reece Evans, not too good up front. We're still struggling with a number 9, I think. Player of the week, Marvin Herschel, 21-year-old winger, got a rating of 9.0, 5 key passes and 1 goal. Blimey, and 8 dribbles. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good stats. Scouting has finished. About 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗬𝗁𝗀. Why am I scouting him? He totally turned us down, didn't he? Right, I don't need to worry about him so much. Buckley right up there with the 2-0 win as well. Wilson becomes the youngest ever clan goal scorer. Oh yes, I want to say congratulations to him. Praise player in his last game. I was really impressed. Yeah, brilliant. Very happy. Thanks, I keep doing what I'm doing. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Post-match analysis, we just dominated. Absolutely dominated. There's no other way of putting it. Picking Goodwin here makes no sense. What are you talking about? He's our captain. Clan in offer for Hamilton. That still hasn't gone through. He wants to see Alan starting, so that's good. I ticked a box there. Don't agree with Taggart's decision. That's a good move for him. Okay, that's fine. Can I just have social? And oh, following 102? Oh, I don't think so. Remove all. Confirm. So I just want to follow us. Okay. How do you spell? How do you spell? It is double L. 𝗤𝗏𝗄𝗏. Yeah, that's what I did. Pretty sure that's it. Really? Ah, there we go. Right. Let's just follow us. Why is it showing all of that stuff again? Following 1. News and social. We're only following one thing. Why is it showing us everything still? Anyway, Wilson. Watch them in the youth teams. What a play. Oliver Wilson's ability to make an impact is on display already, and there's plenty more to come from him. Absolutely. Josh Allen looked very much at home. Yeah, we're very pleased. Hope to see Josh Allen get more minutes now. He looked like he belonged out there. Okay. I think the crowd, the fans are behind us. That's good. Season ticket sales, 50. Fantastic. They've remained exactly the same as last season. That's a little disappointing. But here's some good news. Hamilton is set to sign. Free transfer, £40 a week. A little bit expensive. Appearance fee, rather. Little bit expensive. But if he starts putting goals in the first 10-15 minutes, then all is good in the world. That's a good win to welcome Hamilton. Pat him on the shoulder. Brilliant. Happy to do it. Happy to do it. Just think about that. When you consider the man I was going to make captain said he didn't want to speak to me because he's whatever. Hates me. Something like that. Absolutely hates me. Disgusting, really, isn't it? Right, so we really want to work on our physical because I want to boost stamina, strength and stuff. It's really important to me. So, endurance, physical and endurance. Oh, hang on, there's a match there. Okay, I'm confused. Inbox. I'm going to put set piece down because I want us to start scoring off corners and free kicks. That actually seems like a really good idea. I do want our stamina to increase, so I'm going to continue to try and push that. Let's get everyone... Why are they training the wrong thing again? Right. Let's hope that's fixed. So I've written free kicks down here. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to check, free kicks. So let's go to tactics, set pieces, attacking. Outswingers. The 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗀𝗃 is the best corner taker we've got. That's interesting. He was crap last year. Dale Phillips is quite good. Sean Kelly is actually quite good. Pat Healy is quite good. Well, for us. So let's add Pat Healy. Not Dale Phillips, he's too young. Matthew Wilson's already on there, is he? Okay. Pat Healy. What about this side? Tom Goodwin definitely should be our free kick corner taker, I think. But Asa Hamilton, he's that new chap we've just signed. For some reason I can't click him. But look at that. Crossing of 10, corners of 5, technique of 7. He'd be perfect for that role. I can see Asa Hamilton playing more than I thought he was going to. Possibly. Possibly. Yeah, okay. So corners is good. Free kicks, shooting range. So Owen Wilson has been dominating for now. 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗀𝗃 maybe needs to come back and have a little bit of a thing. Let's bring Tom Goodwin up. Actually, no. Tom Goodwin didn't really dominate that much. Oliver Wilson, I've just got to stick with him. I think he's good. I think he's going to be really good. So if it's wide, I want someone who's good at crossing. So that'd be 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗀𝗃, Pat Healy. So I want to add Pat Healy, Sean Kelly, and Archie Bales, to be fair. So those boys there. Let's take Dale Phillips off. He's too young. This side, who have we got? Asa Hamilton again, who's already in there. That's why I can't select him. Oliver Wilson, Reese Harris, Sergio Gomez, and Oliver Lansley. Why not? We'll chuck him in. Now, if it's coming from deep, I don't want Oliver Wilson taking it, or him. Tom Goodwin's fine. Matthew Wilson, 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗀𝗃, Pat Healy. From deep, though. No. I think we're going to go with Sergio Gomez, Tom Goodwin, Ryan Coney. Sean Kelly, Bales. Yeah. We'll do the same this side. 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗂𝗯𝘀. 𝗦𝘁𝗄𝗯𝘀𝗃𝗂𝗁𝗍. 𝗦𝘁𝗄𝗗𝗄𝗁𝗍. Right, that's that sorted. I think I missed a couple of emails there. Free kicks dealt with. Tick that off my list of things to do. 𝗦𝘁𝗄𝗗𝗄𝗯𝘲 centre back, not interested. Real opposition, weekly performance analyst. Monthly staff meeting. Let's go. Let's see what they say. There's going to be a lot to talk about. Archie Bales isn't anywhere close to being as good enough to be our free kick taker. It's as simple as that. Move on. I know better. Archie Bales isn't... Adam Wharton believes that 𝗦𝘁𝗄𝗃 shouldn't be taking free kicks as he has no talent. Yeah, move on. Rhys Edwards needs to be moved to the clan as he's now too old. Although, as he'd be a fringe player, his playing time needs to be watched closely. Okay. I thought he already was. 𝗦𝘁𝗃𝗂𝗃, 15-year-old, progressing at an alarming rate. Jordan Thomas doing exactly the same. 𝗦𝘁𝗃𝗂𝗃, there's the right back. His marking and his tackling is now 8, and his technique is 8, and his crossing is 8. I tell you what. He does have something going on, doesn't he? Jordan Thomas, centre midfield. Pace is appalling, but his passing is good. Okay, move on. Club atmosphere is very good. That's nice to see. George Clark is actually improving. Maybe I should get him to come back into the team a little bit here. He was our top assists player last season, so... But he's slow. He's very slow. Sergio Gomez, also a brilliant player. We should be excited about Josh and Pat Healy. Yeah, I'd agree. I would agree. I think we have some really good players. It's just a case of trying to hold on to them. Don't let anyone steal the buggers. Right, scouting has finished. Jack Davies, we already know he's fantastic. We don't need to see a scout report on him, really, do we? Let's have a look anyway. Oh, gosh. So I mean, his defensive element is not really there, is it? But his physical element is on the ball. Scouting finish on Rhys Williams. Oh, this is the goalkeeper chap. Let's compare him with our youngster, Ben Wood. He's not bad, is he? Not bad at all. Well worth keeping on the short list. Right, let's talk tactics. Bales down the left. I think just undoubtedly better in that position. Jay Morgan, probably decent to have on the bench. Have we got a new player yet? We have, haven't we? There he is, Asa Hamilton. So... what am I going to do here? I think Lansley's pretty good on the right wing. He didn't really impress me up front, so maybe he's not an up-fronty kind of player. Who do I want to drop, though? It's always the problem, isn't it? Zach Evans. It's got to be Zach Evans. I'm sorry, it has. He was phenomenal for us last season, but he just hasn't really delivered this season yet. I mean, it's not over for him, let's put it that way. But then we got Jay Morgan. Jay Morgan didn't really impress me that much, I have to be honest. I mean, we could have the Wilson twins in the middle, couldn't we? What do we think of that? He doesn't really have any stats, though, this chap. Not so sure about that. Reese Edwards is very young. M. Wilson is very young. Hamilton could come in that position, but I kind of feel like should we just go full tilt and just put him in? That's not a bad setup. We're covered for every position there. I think that's worth a go. Has anyone got low fitness? Tom Goodwin's a little bit low on fitness. But I want him to play this game. So, in possession, let's start off in control of the game, and then we'll build up pressure as we go. Wow, lots of emails. Rogers removed from shortlist. Who the hell's Joey Rogers? Oh, like a scout. Okay, yeah. Decent turnout expected. We're the favourites. Ooh. Jacob Barrett's fine and ready to play. So everyone thinks we're going to win this game. No pressure then. Okay, good. Ooh, Real have made an offer for Morgan Davies. I mean, we have no money left. And he wants to be a star player. So I don't think we're ready to make an offer, to be honest. We do have £25 a week remaining. You never know. We might get one more player in. What must I respond to? Let's walk away. All right, let's go to match day. Let's go to match day. Yeah, so I'm trying the Wilson twins out today. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure if they're going to let me do this because the ages of these players. Asa Hamilton gets number 15. Hopefully he's happy with that. Everyone's happy. Let's go to the game. Right, dressing room chat. Yeah, our home form is important to us. Let's go out there and make the advantage count. It's the other thing. I want to dominate at home. Ooh, big game. 6-pointer. Put your predictions in the comments below. Owen Wilson had just hit the post within 30 seconds. Wow. That guy's going to be amazing. And then he just hacked Meaty out as well. He's quality. I love him so much. 15 years old. He's probably the best player we've got. Right, let's focus. We're always a bit slow to start, I've noticed. That was a good ball, but bad movement. Oh my word. How offside. Let's get this game under control, lads. M. Wilson on his debut. Set up by his twin. You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? O. Wilson, straight across. M. Wilson, there's the finish. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. M. Wilson getting caught out there. He may have scored, but he's not looking very sharp at the moment. First game, debut, I understand. Tell you what, they're giving us some hassle at the back. We're not dominating yet. And our passing is really shoddy. Focus. Good play from 𝗬𝗪𝗓 there. He drew that foul. Oh, Wilson is looking really hot today. Got 1 assist already. Well, that was the first opportunity for our new striker with his heading. He didn't get to the ball either, so maybe it's not all Barrett's fault. It was a nice ball. Oh, Wilson, why is he the most attacking player up there? Flipping hell. We are looking really shaky in terms of passing. What a ball that was, though. Flipping hell. When we're on it, we're on it. That was a good effort from O. Wilson. Nice idea. Oh, failed. All right, let's Let's increase things here. See if that's holding us back. Lovely play from Wilson. Oh, that nearly got through. That nearly did it. I'm a little bit nervous. We're a goal up, but we're not looking dominant in any way, shape or form. And our new centre forward is not very much of a centre forward at the moment. What the hell is all this long passing rubbish? Let's be more expressive and run at the defence. Let's try and do something. Let's try and unlock this pass to nothing rubbish that we've been doing. Ooh, 𝗬𝗂𝗯𝘀𝗰𝗿𝗄𝗯𝗄 with an on-target opportunity. Go on, son. Oh, fine effort. Referee. Yeah, I'd say that was a yellow card. That's the one position we haven't got a replacement for. Probably doesn't help that whoever that is keeps stamping all over him. Stop standing on your own player, for God's sake. I am going to have to get a right back, aren't I? I think that youngster's too young. As good as he looks, he's too young. 𝗖𝗂𝗄𝗃𝗂𝗁𝗲. Still not winning these crosses, are we? Ever. Oh, is that a penalty? Oh, his brother's taken it. Oh, not bad, not bad. Lucky, good win. All right, now we're starting to get a bit of momentum. Putting a bit of pressure on them. This is good. This is more what we wanted. Not the best corner I've ever seen. The Wilson twins are linking up very nicely down the middle, I've got to say. Another corner. Another corner. Penalty? Oh, now this is a shooting opportunity, so, surely. Yay! Bales! Good lad. Wasn't a bad effort from 𝗬𝗂𝗯𝘀𝗃𝗂𝗁, but what a finish from Bales. Bloody hell. So according to the stats, Real are just being completely dominated, but it really doesn't feel like that. I'm a bit nervous still. Nice tight football down the left wing. Good cross in, but again, nobody's getting on it. Perhaps we want to cross less. What's Hamilton? 𝗦𝘂𝗬𝗪𝗏 on his debut. 𝗦𝘁𝗲 back to Bradford. Bradford over the top. And he's there. He's actually on it. And he took it really well. That's a fantastic finish. Well, I'd be hard pressed to take him off now. Maybe if he gets tired. I think I'll take Goodwin off at half time. Bradford's looking a little bit worse for wear as well. I don't have a replacement for him though. Not a like for like anyway. Oh. Tell you what, this team is not bad. I know they haven't had a single shot on target in this game, but I think they are actually a lot better than they appear. They remind me a lot of us last season. Oh, see what I mean? That was a great bit of football. Very nearly closed them off there. They're intercepting us quite a bit as well. So I think I'm going to push up the defence and cross less. Maybe. We'll try it. Another corner. That was pretty disappointing, Mr. Wilson. Okay, not a bad first half. Not a bad first half at all. Dressing room. I'm pleased. I am pleased. Right, let's go to tactics. And we're going to say 𝗂𝗍𝗁. Cross the left often. That's what we're looking for. And cut inside with the ball. Yeah. Hold up the ball. Bit narrower. The team has the ball, stay wider, get further forward. Yeah, I think we'll just go with more risks, cross less often. We'll say the same for 𝗬𝘂𝗧𝗧. Shoot more often. Ah, okay, we don't have that option with him. Yeah, I can't tell him to do it less. Right, okay, so we've got... I think we're going to bring Morgan on. Should I bring Morgan on or Kelly? Let's bring Kelly on for Bradford. I know he's out of position, but... actually, let's go no-nonsense fullback. Let's not have him do anything clever today, and let's bring Coney on for good win. Alright, second half, we've got 1 sub remaining. 3 goals to the good. Oh, that was very nice. That nearly worked. Wilson denied a goal again. We've just come out to punish them this half, it feels like. Another save! 8 shots on target. 11 shots in total, 12 shots in total. These are good stats for us. I thought it was going to take a little bit longer into the season to get these kind of stats, but I don't mind. As long as we maintain them or improve on them, then all is good. That was nearly a through ball. Another free kick. Another shot on target for Wilson. If he doesn't score today, I'll be shocked. Good play from 𝗬𝗧𝗧. Taking more risks, I think, works for him. Write that down. 𝗬𝗧𝗧. More risks. Lucky 𝗬𝗧𝗧, didn't work that time. Oh, I meant to tell him to push up, didn't I? I forgot all about that. Step up more. Really pinch this team tight. Well done, Kelly. Oh. I thought it was a good tackle, personally. Off the post. Oh, I don't like that much. What a ball from Kelly, though. So nearly a goal. Yes! 𝗬𝗧𝗧's there. 4-0. 4-0. Let's bring the tempo right down. Be more disciplined now. No, we'll keep running at defence. 𝗬𝘂𝗧𝗧 picks it up beautifully. Great cross. Wonderful goal. 4-0. You've got to be happy with that. That's going to put us top of the table, I think. This is exactly what I was hoping for this season. Oh, what? You should have been on that, mate. That was a little bit embarrassing. They appear to be breaking through. Let's take that off. And we'll hold the middle ground. I mean, they are really desperate to get a goal, and I think if they keep pushing, they're going to get one. See what I mean? It's getting closer, isn't it? Just be cautious, boys and girls. There we go. Let's control the game a little bit more. Wilson nearly with a second there. Right, I think we got this game wrapped up. We didn't get a foul for that. Bloody hell. This is better. Now we're controlling them defensively. Wow, he injured himself. Oh, Wilson just missed that shot. Unless we kicked it out. For fair play reasons. I think maybe we did. 17 shots, 11 on target. Insane. The amount of goals we could score this season. Just ridiculous. I'm loving 𝗬𝗬𝗀𝗬𝗀 crossing today. Nice and low. Penalty. Here he is. He's going to score. Oh, Wilson. 2 penalties. 2 goals. This guy is... I've got to keep him at the club. I've got to keep them both at the club. The Wilson twins are something else. Okay, so our striker, although he scored a fantastic goal, he hasn't really done much since then. I mean, he's got a good rating because he scored, but I mean, where is he now? Why is he not up front? I think I might bring Barrett on for the last 20 minutes. Oh, having said that, Alan's looking a bit tired. Bring on Morgan. All right. 5-0. I know we were favourites, but I really didn't expect this scoreline. And to be fair to them, they've played better than the scoreline suggests. Wow, that's a back pass. Good ball. Oh, brilliant effort from 𝗬𝗎𝗓. Definitely got to make 𝗬𝗎𝗓 stick to these stats. Tactics, rather. Oh, need a striker that can get on the end of these crosses. We're putting so many in. It's insane. Another offside. Oh, really? Come on. I was wondering why that sub hadn't happened. Richard Morgan's on. Wilson's looking a little bit tired. Hardly surprising. He's been absolutely amazing, hasn't he? Oh, M. Wilson had a go. Could have been, could have been. Oh, Coney. Ryan. Don't know what happened there. He's not normally like that. So they've had 7 shots, 0 on target. I mean, that says something. They're almost working as a unit. Let's just go defensive for a while. I think that will open things up for us, if nothing else. Hamilton's taking corners. That's interesting. Kind of want my striker in there scoring goals, to be fair. Check corners. Well, I'm not being funny. The fact that our goalkeeper hasn't had to make a single save in the last 2 games does say a lot about our defence. Ooh, that was nearly the perfect knock-on. Let's go very attacking for the last 2 minutes. Owen Wilson, lovely back heel, almost worked. And they've got a corner, look. They're throwing everything forward. I want to get them on the counter and get that 6th goal and take top spot in the league. Oh, that was close. Was that on target? I think it was, yeah. Wow. They got one in the end. Bravo, team. Only 51%, only 49% possession. Bloody hell. Good Lord. That does explain why they got so many shots off on us, but look at this, man. Look at the Wilson twins. Just insanely good. And Bales, 9.2. I told you he was a good player. That was a bit of a let-off. We weren't good enough and have to step things up. Understands due to being tired. Josh Allen. Yeah, okay, that's good. Richard Morgan was struggling to meet the pace of the match. Maybe we do need a centre-back. I think we need a right-back. Yeah, I think I'm going to write that down. We need a right-back. Even if we get Sergio Gomez, we need another right-back of some sort. Well done, lads. Well done, lads. Very happy. Very happy indeed. What a result. Can't believe it. I'm absolutely buzzing. Just got back from the match. Did not see that coming. What a result. Always good to see a debut. Congratulations to 𝗂𝘂𝗬𝗀𝗀 for scoring. Yeah, we're going to say well done to him. And we are top of the table. Got to be happy. 2 games in. Long way to go, but top of the table. I mean, compare that to last season. Pope, disappointed at humbling defeat. What did he say? It was a poor performance and a poor result. We'll certainly be working on some of our mistakes. Hamilton scores on clan debut. Well done. And he's a right winger, officially. He's not even a striker at all. That does make me think. We've got some different options here. Add 𝗂𝘂𝗬𝗀𝗀 as a free kick taker. Okay. Isn't he a free kick taker? I thought he was. We'll put him up there. 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗀𝗯𝗃 as well. You know, he's got pretty decent stats. Oliver Wilson hasn't been scoring. I'm going to put 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗀𝗯𝗃 up there. And 𝗂𝘂𝗬𝗀𝗀𝗃 just behind him, I think. Good stuff. Right, did I talk to him? I don't think I did I? Hamilton. Discuss. Praise player. Last game. Brilliant. Slightly positive. Better than not positive at all. Oliver Wilson named player of the match after the clan's convincing 5-0 victory. Lovely stuff. Evans has given him the day off, look. That was a really impressive victory. Some managers might look to give the team a rest from training after that. Is that something you will do? Absolutely. The players know they'll get the day off after a match if they win, and they absolutely love it when that happens too. Okay, weird. Holywell's unbeaten run goes to 10 games. Holywell. Bloody hell. Is that the team that nicked O'Keefe from us? It's 𝗬𝗬𝗁𝗲. No, it's 𝗬𝗬𝗁 from last season. Yeah, bloody hell, they are a good team, aren't they? Wow, we didn't get player of the week. I'm a bit surprised. I thought Wilson was a shoo-in for that. Oh, another game coming up straight away. Monthly financials looking a little bit healthier now. Profit and loss still in negative terms, but some big chunky change coming in occasionally. Income this month is definitely up quite a bit. Expenditure is also up. Right, let's go scouting. Let's look at the shortlist. We'll do a new search. We're looking for a right back. Conor Gore. What's his pace like? I'm a bit concerned about his pace. His tackling looks all right. His marking looks a little bit shabby. 26 years old. He's available on a free. His aggression may be a bit high, but his decisions are quite decent. Leadership is good. He's also 1.9 centimeters tall. So that makes him, Jesus, 6'3", 4", something like that. Could be a useful player, and with that height, He might give us something in the box. Let's get scout report on him. Oh, they reckon he's better than Josh Allen and Callum Bennett. Selfish player, very one-footed, but good in the air. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. See if we can do it. Star player, though. This always breaks things. 70 quid a week. Can't do it, mate. I could do 40. What about part-time? Wage budget, £70 a week. How has it gone up to £70 a week? I'll bung you 200 quid. And I'll give you a tenner if you don't play. And a clean sheet bonus of 20 as well. What do you reckon? Yes, he likes it. Cracking. So I've still got £55 a week available. And that could be our right back issue resolved. Not bad. Not bad at all. There's that Marvin Herschel again. Oh, Britain Ferry have also made a Gore offer. Interesting. We'll see. Oh, look! We've grabbed Manager of the Month award. That's our first one ever. Brilliant. There's nothing to choose between the top three. Well, that's good. Good to hear. Carragher pleased as UK wins North Manager of the Month. Director of Football Dave Carragher has praised me for winning the Manager of the Month. He was proud of the work that I've been doing and argued it augured particularly well for long-term future success. Well, what can I say? Who have we got named in here? C. Bennett, Lee Bulmer, Lee Bradford. Wow, this is good stuff. I don't know how Bulmer's got in there. He only made one save in the last 2 games. Still. Wow. Still B. So they believe that Oliver Lance's wage is far too high in relation to his importance to the squad. I disagree with that. He must have, what, 3 or 4 assists or something? I'm going to have a little chat with him, actually. He was superb. He was very positive. He was absolutely superb, wasn't he? Absolutely superb. His finishing and first touch is really, really class. But he's also really well suited to this position. Although his passing is horrific. Look at that. His long shots are crap. But as a poacher, he's supposed to be quite decent. It's only £30 a week. Anyway, oh yeah, how many assists has he got? Does it not say anywhere? I'm going to have to get into all this stuff, aren't I? home. Here we go. Top goal scorer, Oliver Wilson. Highest average rating, Oliver Wilson. Most assists, Louis Bradford and Oliver Wilson. Really? 2 apiece. Okay. Best pass completion, Tom Goodwin. That's why he's captain. He leads from the middle. He's fantastic. Anyway, Ben Wood's wage is far too high. Concerned about that defeat. Well, I'll be honest, I was a bit concerned about that, but things seem all right now. The supporters, B. How can it be a B? Got to be a B plus at least. Ryan Kershaw. Marking is not one of his strong points. Well, good job. Attacking midfielders don't need that ability. Concerned about his pace. '19-year-old centre-back Nelson Adeyan. Oh my God, this guy is good. I'm not sure what his marking is like. I think he's really good. At 19 years old, he wants to be a star player. That's ruined it then. Mate, I got £25 a week, but everything else I could put up to maximum. What about a part-time contract? It says here I've got... Oh, am I overspending? I thought I had £70 less remaining. I don't, do I? £30 a week for 2 years. He would take that. He would take that deal. Okay, well, I'm going to offer that because I think he's potentially amazing. Miles Hart. Why was I even interested in Miles Hart? I think I've gone slightly over budget here. Naughty me. So, it's going to be a difficult match. Okay. So where are they in the table? Let's have a look. Okay. Perhaps they're not performing right now. It's a good time to play them, I guess, if they're having some problems. And up here you can see that our set piece play is starting to begin our training, so to speak. So they're going to bounce back. Okay. Training. Healy, come on, fella. Training, come on. Perhaps he's just not very good at training. Zach Evans is a little bit disappointed. He's not playing, I understand. I totally get where he's coming from. But early days, mate. Early days. There's opportunities all over the place, trust me. I don't understand what this means. Unavailable. Players selected for today's first team fixture against 𝗂𝗂𝗄𝗂 will be available for this match, but their game time should be limited to allow them to recover. Yes. Available for under 19 squad until match fit. 45 minute until fit. 45 minutes per match. I'm not entirely sure. What? There are people trying to make offers. Respond to all offers. Reject all offers. They're trying to steal our striker. That's bloody cheeky, isn't it? Bloody cheeky. Right, so I said it was making me think. So 𝗦𝘂𝗯𝘀𝗰𝗿𝗄, brilliant. Glad he scored. In fact, I ought to say well done. Just to make sure he knows I'm paying attention. And then I'm going to put Hamilton out on the right wing, and 𝗦𝘂𝗯𝘀 I'm going to swap for Barrett. So Barrett is our striker. I'm going to put some confidence in him. Let's make him an advanced playmaker. Let's do that personalised. Hamilton, what does he like to be? A wide target forward. Okay. So let's do that in a support role. We'll set that up just for him. See how well he plays on the right wing. You know, it may turn out... Oh, yeah, I wanted to change 𝗤𝘂𝗍𝗐 as well, didn't I? So, take more risks. Cross less often. Did I say roam from position? I didn't, did I? No. Okay, quite happy with that. In fact, Hamilton, let's make you attacking. I want you to score some goals. So Josh Allen, a little bit unfit. See how he is before the game. Fitness test, 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗁𝗏, 100% ready to go. Perfect. So I'm glad I took him out for the last game. It worked out well. And now he's 100% fit. I want him to score. 𝗦𝘂𝗍𝗂𝗀𝗃? I don't know how to pronounce it. Let's go to match day. Okay, so Josh Allen is a little bit unfit, so I've dropped him on the bench for Morgan. 𝗦𝘂𝗀𝗀𝗀 is also a little bit unfit, so I might bring him off at half time. We'll see how he goes on. Lots of players to replace him. I think, yeah, we can expect a good game here today. Satisfied, very happy, pleased, pleased. Good, good, good. Always press 𝗖𝗂𝗃𝗁𝗏. All right. So we're the underdogs, really. I want you to pick up from where we left off, boys. So Richard Morgan's motivated. At least one person is. Let's go. Excited. So they've lost their last two games. Can we add insult to injury? So I've got a right back coming in. Didn't check the corners for the striker. But I did do more risks. Okay. Here we go. Bit of a rough start, giving the ball away immediately. I don't know what it is. The first sort of 10 minutes, we look really out of sorts in every game we've played so far. So let's... There we go. There's another example of it. Oh, 𝗦𝘂𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀. Hamilton following up. This is looking good. I like it when the right wing is attacking as much as the left wing. Offside. Oh. So away from home, it's always a little bit tougher. The beginning of this season... Oh, that was nearly a great ball through. At the beginning of this season, I did extend the length of the pitch and the width of the pitch. Oh, Wilson. Hamilton on the right wing with the assist. I'm loving this. Hamilton might be even more effective on the right wing than he is up front. I could see Hamilton providing assists for Barrett. I could see that happening. Oh, Wilson chopping another player down. 15 he is. Unbelievable. 15 years old. Absolutely dominating this division. Oh no! 𝗬𝗂𝗁𝗲. What a letdown. I was about to say, I'm thinking maybe I ought to try and get... What the hell was that, Goodwin? Try and get... the Wilson twins into a contract before he becomes so sought after that we can't match his wages. But we don't really have any money, so there's probably no chance of doing that. Good run from Healy. Oh, what the bananas. Right. Time to start stepping up. What the hell? After the last two games... That's pretty disappointing of 𝗬𝗂𝗁𝗲. He's had 2 shots against him in this game and conceded both. I mean, that's pretty not what we're after. So it looks like we've got a proper game on our hands here. Obviously the last 2 games, they weren't match fit, they weren't ready, I don't know. Focus was off, who knows. Something was not right, because this is a decent team right here. What a ball! Oh, that was so unfortunate. That really could have opened something up. Okay, I feel far more confident now. We look like we're in control of the game. Good win. Losing his temper a little bit. Stamping on Wealdon. Okay, they're giving us a little bit of a hard time here. Definitely holding us back more than any other team has managed to do. Focus. Come on, boys. Focus. Let's bring that tempo down, I think. Let's open up the width a bit. Too many passes getting cut out. Referee. Right, I want to go a bit more attacking. Well, maybe I'll hold off for a minute. Great ball. Great cross! Owen Wilson, 2 goals. Oh my word. He's on for a hat-trick today, isn't he? And as I said, he's looking unfit. Look at him. What a move. What a fantastic goal. And �ύχη with his first assist. I think those changes we made for �ύχη have really set him up, taking more risks. I guess that's how he plays. Going to be a good game, this. It's good and tight. Good and tight. I'm going to say positive. I'm going to shout some fire up. Let's try and push them back. Ah. Yowza. What happened there? Well played, Wilson. Oh. Okay. I want us to start running at the defence and being more expressive. Let's start opening them up with our skill and ability. This puts us third in the table, by the way, a draw here. Hamilton's looking good. Is this his hat-trick moment? Oh! Barrett with a scorcher! An absolute rocket. And another assist for O. Wilson. He's going to get man of the match again. I'm glad Barrett scored. I'm starting to worry about him. Let's see if he can get another or 2 or 3. Remember, I've predicted he'll be top goal scorer of the season if he can get going. He did well to get a cross in, that's all I'm going to say. �ύχη with another fantastic ball across. We're starting to dominate here. Ooh, that was also a good cross though. �ύχη's not going to get to that one. Oh my word. What is going on here? Defence just getting it owned. What a ball, and Barrett with his second. Oh my gosh, what a game this is turning into. And it's Gareth Bales. I've got to stop calling him that. It's Bales with another assist. I think that makes him top assist maybe. This is superb football. What a turnaround season we're having. Bradford. So I think rather than pushing up, I think we'll just hold our ground. Yeah. Good win. Oh, nearly smashed one home. A 2-goal lead would have been very nice for half-time. This is good. Now we're pressing them. Now we're pressing them. Now they're having to make dangerous passes to try and get through. And we're more likely to cut those out, I feel. I don't want to take Goodwin off, but with a yellow card, he's definitely a liability. Hope Wilson's got to come off. He is tired. Shame. He could have had his first hat-trick for the squad. Still, first brace, not bad at all, and an assist, 2 goals and assist. What a player he is. Good win. Oh, nobody got on it. Nobody got on it. We make it 5 before half-time. That's 10 goals in 2 games if we score. Go on, Owen. Oh, off the crossbar. So close to getting his hat-trick there. And Hamilton looks really natural on the right wing. Very impressed with him, I have to say. All right, we go in 4-3 up at half-time. Looking very tidy, I have to say. Possession is a little bit not where I want it, but lots of shots on target. Well done, well done, well done. So we're going to bring Goodwin off for Coney. And should I bring Matthew Wilson on for 𝗬𝗂𝗁𝗀? Or should I bring Rhys Edwards on? Shot percentage, 67%. Pass percentage, I think Rhys Edwards probably qualifies. Well, I say that. Joshua Morgan, his pass percentage is 97%. Let's bring him on in that role. We'll make him an advanced playmaker as well. Let's see how well he can deal with that position. Target the forward, cross more often, move into channels, roam from position. Let's have him running about all over the place and just see what he can do. It's his second game. My God, look how much better Oliver Wilson is than this guy. The only thing he's better at is passing, but that's okay. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should. Let's be more sensible about this. We'll put him in support role. Cross more often. Dribble less. Roam from position. Yeah. Cross more. Yes. That makes more sense. Alright, let's go, boys. Second half. Let's own this game. Let's finish these guys off. Let's dominate this league. Plus, if this is a good team, and they look like they are, having them have a terrible start to the season is really good for us at the end of the season. It may come down to them or us, and a defeat here. 3 defeats at the beginning of the season could be enough. 𝗂𝗍, what's he got? Barrett with a hat-trick! Unbelievable. I told you. I told you. Top goal scorer this season. I can feel it. I can feel it, mate. I tell you what, the team is coming together. Oof. Oh, 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗃 kept it in. Well done, lad. Oh. 𝗂𝗍𝗃, that was loose. But again, we're pressurising them in a way that they're not really... They don't really have any way forward so much. And this is good. Focus, that's what I'm looking for. Lovely ball to 𝗬𝘂𝗯𝘲. That was a good cross in as well. 𝗬𝘂𝗯𝘲 playing well in the middle there, isn't he? Corner ball. Hamilton's taken it. Kept it on. Bennett! Very nearly 6. This definitely sends a message out, doesn't it? Consider last season when we couldn't score at all. Now we got 2 players on a hat-trick, or we did have, till I took sub one of them. And who's going to get man of the match? Oh, 𝗂𝗍𝗃 is really looking a lot sharper now. I think we finally got him firing on all pistons. 𝗂𝗍𝗃 again. Another lovely cross in, but nobody on it. Barrett doesn't seem to be that good in the air, but if he's scoring 3 in a game, I don't care, to be honest. If we can get one more, 6-3, then I'm happy. Well, I'll sit, but I'm happy to go defensive if necessary from that point on. Bales. Corner ball. 𝗂𝗍𝗃 with the corner. Yeah, they've gone to sleep now, haven't they? They're shell-shocked. I bet you they were expecting to win this division, and they've lost the first 3 games. And this one in considerable style. Despite having scored 3 goals, shell shock is probably not strong enough a term for what they'll be feeling at this moment in time. Not that I care at all. How many subs did I make? I can't remember. 2, I think. Hamilton! Oh, we got there as well. That was nearly the cross we were looking for. Great tackle from 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗃. Really tidy. Very nice. Ah, 𝗦𝘂𝗬𝗂𝗃𝗬𝗁. What was that, mate? Going to make a slight adjustment here. As soon as I remember how to do it. 𝗦𝘂𝗬𝗂𝗃 and Morgan to swap over. Let's put them both as attacking midfielders, see what happens. Mix it up a bit. Make life difficult for the opposition. Whatever they thought they knew, they now don't know. It may work out that way for us as well. Who knows? We'll see. 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗃, brilliant tackle. Cleared up nicely. Oh, that was such a great cross from Hamilton. I thought he was exposed out there. Way up. Who's that not running? Got one for the team there, 𝗂𝗄𝗄𝗃. 𝗂𝗄𝗄𝗃 is looking a bit tired, actually. Let's bring 𝗬𝗂𝗄𝗃 on. Make sure we go away from this game with a victory. Oh, they're putting a bit of pressure on us, aren't they? Right, we're going to have to take control of this game. So we'll go super wide. We'll bring our passing right down. Keep the tempo where it is, but we just want to hold on to the ball. Be less expressive, I think. Because it's still a good team. Can't write them off. Encourage the team. Oh, nice play from Barrett. Really nice. Morgan. 𝗦𝘂𝗬𝗂𝗃. God, it's like nobody wants to score. Come on, 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗃. Yes! 6-3. I thought 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗃 had a bit of skill about him. It's like he took that quick before anyone was ready. This is great stuff. Really good stuff. Right, I'm going to stay positive. Because it seems to be unnerving the opposition. And the more they attack, the more opportunities open up for us. Getting super Olays here, look. Morgan, what can he do? Unlucky Kelly. Kelly's not that amazing a player, I have to say, but as a support left back, I think he's superb. I'm going to try a little something. I think Hamilton can play in the middle. No, he can't. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Forget that. Good play. Overall, very good football. That could have been number 7. There's no way that was offside. Okay, what I'm going to do... Let's just change Morgan's setup a bit here. I'm going to make him an advanced playmaker. Put him in a support role. And I just want him to sit back a little bit. And cross more often, dribble less, hold position. We'll see if we can get an assist for him. I feel like he just needs to sit off the rest of the attacking midfielders a bit. I don't think he plays at his best when he's right up on the front there. Oh, crikey. All right, let's play defensive for the rest of the game. We've done our job. The results are in. If we get anything from here, it's just bonus, isn't it? Let's try and not concede 4 goals. That would be good for our team, I think. Oh, crikey. They haven't given up. Take your time. Take your time. After supporting Morgan. Corner ball. Yes, it is. So it's just made a recommendation for me to make a substitution. Oh, it's done it. How many subs are we allowed then? I thought we were only allowed 3. Maybe we're allowed 4. Ryan Coney gets a yellow card. Good job I took Thingy off, wasn't it? I could see a second yellow card coming our way, so that's worked out rather well. Really close game, I've got to say. Although the scoreline is very much in our favour, it certainly hasn't been a dominating game at all. We had to work for it very much. As always, I'm going to go very attacking for all of the injury time. Oh, 𝗬𝗂𝗍𝗁. Lovely ball to 𝗬𝗁. Shame about his shot. He needs to work on that a bit, doesn't he? Oh, actually, I wonder... Because he's actually better as a winger. Let's say winger attack. Roam from position. No. That's why it suits him, that position. Alrighty. Right, so we're very attacking for the last 4 minutes. See if we can get another goal. Just to rub insult into injury. Oh, it's good football. Great tackle. Really good tackle there. Rooney. 𝗬𝗁𝗍𝗁 with 4 goals. Oh, he's offside. He was offside. Boy, quiet away. Oh, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was him. It was him. It was him. Okay, never mind. I mean, that would have absolutely ruffled their feathers, though, wouldn't it? I think, oh, you know, we've almost got one back here, and then all of a sudden, we're on 7. They're going to want revenge later in the season, I know that for sure. Well played. What a game. What an absolute blast of a match that was. Excellent way to end this little gameplay playthrough. It's going to take me a while to get through all the games, but I'm really enjoying it. I love watching the football. Really proud of you boys. So good. So good. Top of the table, and quite rightly so. Quite rightly so. What a start to the season. Yowza. Absolutely delighted with that. Unbelievable result. Pretty happy about that, all things considered. 𝗤𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗏 turned into a very good performance today. The sort that makes you sit up and take notice. That's what I'm talking about. Barrett, you are something else. I love 𝗤𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. It's happening, boys and girls. It's happening. It's happening. Right, we'll tidy things up. Oh, is that Brees? It is. Jamie Brees was playing for them. Oh my word. Do you remember Jamie Brees? I absolutely loved him at the beginning of our career. And then he turned into a right douchebag, didn't he? It was like, no, I want £1,000 a week or something like that. Yeah, beautiful. I'm glad he... yeah, Barrett catches the eye with 4 goals. Evans thrilled. Yeah, we were losing that game twice. What a comeback. What a result. Away from home as well. There are highlights. Should we watch the highlights? Let's watch the highlights. And we'll wrap up this playthrough today. 𝗖𝗂𝗃𝗁𝗂 to Goodwin. Goodwin to Hamilton. Hamilton drives it low, and 𝗖𝗂𝗃𝗁𝗂 finishes. 5 minutes in. Perfect start. Then the wheels fell off a bit. Disney scored from a corner. And then they started to dominate a little bit, didn't they? They started looking good. Lovely step over. To be fair, that was a really good goal. Then Healy. Lovely driven low cross to 𝗖𝗂𝗃𝗁𝗂. Then 𝗖𝗂𝗃𝗁𝗂 to Barrett, and that's when the game changed. Right there. Look at him. Look at him. Defiant. And then I couldn't believe that. 3-3. Made a few tactical changes, and that was it. That was the end for them. Bales again. Lovely ball across. Barrett with the finish. Driven low crosses definitely work better for us. Look at the movement. Their defence was absolutely static there. 𝗂𝗀 with that quick one. 6-3. Wonderful. Absolutely delightful. Well, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Top of the table. Oliver Wilson is our top goal scorer with 4, but equally, Barrett has 4. So, interesting. Most assists, Oliver Wilson with 3. Best pass completion, Joshua Morgan. I mean, he's doing something out there, isn't he? He's not a waste of space, that's for sure. Buckley down in 5th. I'm ecstatic, guys. I couldn't be happier. This is exactly what we were hoping for. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Goodbye for now. Goodbye for now.